Welcome back, guys. In this video I'm going to cover the best team for the Matchday 16, and this team will suit your wildcard or limitless draft, or if you have only free transfers you can take options from it and use for your fantasy team. If you have still wildcard or limitless card, you can use it right now because this is the best time, last time, sorry, to have used that limitless or wildcard in good case, because in the final every team will be same at least. So starting with my goalkeepers, I have used Wojciech Szczesny and Donnarumma from PSG. I think Barcelona is a little bit favorites. Maybe the match is in Giuseppe Meazza against Inter, but I think Barcelona is a little bit favorite to play final because they play the best football right now. The best football does not win always, but at this case I think Barcelona has little opportunity because at least Lautaro Martinez is not out, is out from Inter, so the huge problem in the forward situation. They scored only one goal on Saturday against Verona, so it was penalty, so that means Inter has huge problems in forward situation, and in absence of Lautaro Martinez, I think Wojciech Szczesny is one of the best option to keep him. And what about Donnarumma, who I think is the will play final with PSG, and he had a crucial game against Arsenal. He was the best against Aston Villa, I think, and against Arsenal he must took MVP. So Gio Donnarumma is in the best shape, and I think we can have him as a backup and rely on him. And what about my defensive side? Right now you can see two PSG players, Hakimi and Nuno Mendes, and one player from Arsenal, William Saliba, Inigo Martinez from Barcelona, and Dumfries from Inter Milan. I decided to double up with PSG players because I think they play final, and maybe they consider goal against Arsenal, and I don't think that Arsenal will be eliminated without a goal. But I think Hakimi and Nuno Mendes are both very efficient in attack, and maybe they will have an assist or maybe score a goal. Nuno Mendes is not going to play to keep forward, to run, keep running forward, because he's against Bukayo Saka, and I think Nuno Mendes will not take that responsibility to run forward and leave Saka behind him. So what about William Saliba from Arsenal? Because I think he's the best defender right now from Arsenal, and from Gunners have not Gabriel, and I think William Saliba should take that responsibility, and in absence of Dembele, maybe he will have more ball recoveries, and that ball recoveries will grab us many points. And Inigo Martinez from Barcelona, probably I think he's going to play instead of Gerard Martin, or Balde, and Araujo and Kubarsi will be will play as a central defenders. And another problem that Barcelona have is that that Kunde is out, and there is a huge problem in Barcelona's defensive line. So I think Inigo Martinez right now is the best option, because from set pieces he's too danger, and what about ball recoveries? He's the one of the best in the UCL campaign, and I think having Inigo Martinez will be the biggest plus from Barcelona defensive side. And next one, Denzel Dumfries, and talking about him, 2 goals and 1 assist against Barcelona in a away game. Denzel Dumfries was one of the best player, and he took MVP. Dumfries is too good right now. He's in the best shape, and having Dumfries from Inter defensive side is big advantage for us. Having Bastoni would be too good, or Di Marco, but Di Marco had not the best performance against Yamal, so I think it's a probability that Carlos Augusto is going to play against Yamal. So Bastoni had not best game, and Dumfries still is going to be crucial player for my team selection against Barcelona. And what about my midfield line? And I'm going to double up with surprisingly with Arsenal two midfielders, Bukayo Saka and Mikel Merino. Saka is the best player from the Gunners, we all know, and he's going to take all responsibility, while Thomas Partey is in after suspension is over, and that means automatically Mikel Merino is going to play as a forward, and he will perform his best, of course, and maybe Mikel Merino is going to score a goal against PSG. I don't know, there is a possibility, because he's playing against forward, and as a forward he's too efficient. And what about Lamine Yamal and Rafinha? For me, Lamine Yamal had a fantastic, wonderful match against Inter. Maybe in a away game it will be harder to play like this, but this guy can do everything. Only 17 years old, and he is one of the best already in this campaign and in this year. So Lamine Yamal will be my one of the favorite to have in the midfield against Inter, and in a fantasy this guy is too good. And what about Rafinha, the best player in UCL campaign? I have to repeat that all the time I recorded this video, because Rafinha is the best player in UCL campaign. Many goals, many assists. He will be the top scorer of the tournament, I guess, and Rafinha is the best player. I think maybe I can't say on the planet, but at least in Europe right now, Rafinha is too good, and he's too efficient. And what about efficiency? UCL fantasy is all about efficiency, scoring goals, making an assist, or grab the ball. Rafinha does everything, and he will perform in every team, I know. And in absence of Ousmane Dembele, which Kvaratskhelia still my best choice from PSG midfield. Kvaratskhelia did very well. He created a chance and made an assist when Dembele scored the goal, but just forget that assist. He had too many ball recoveries against Arsenal, and he was working too hard in defensive position. So Nuno Mendes, he helped too many times. Nuno Mendes to recover the ball. So Kvaratskhelia worked so hard, and PSG just rested the whole team against Strasbourg. So I guess Kvaratskhelia will be rest, and with full recovered energy, he is going to be one of the best instead of Ousmane Dembele, who is going to miss the game against Arsenal probably. But if he plays, Ousmane Dembele also is the good option, and you can pick him instead of Mikel Merino or even Kvaratskhelia right now, because Ousmane Dembele is going to fight for the Ballon d'Or, I believe. So what about forward situation, where I have the Desire Dure and Mehdi Taremi and Thuram from Inter? No Barcelona player in third option, because Lewandowski is still out, and he's not going to play from the start, as rumors say. He's going to coming from the bench if something goes wrong for Blaugrana. And Lautaro Martinez is also out. Two best forwards in the campaign who are still in it, but both of them have injury situations, and Lautaro Martinez is going to miss the match against Barcelona. And of course Gabriel Ramos is an option instead of Ousmane Dembele, but I believe he is not going to play against Arsenal from the starting lineup. And so the Desire Due from PSG, Mehdi Taremi from Inter, and Marcus Thuram, who surprisingly was in instead against Barcelona in a away game, are the best forward options right now. So having those team, and having that team, it will be too good for you, I think. And if you have still wildcard or limitless card, you can use it for this time. And but if you have only free transfers, just take the tips out of the team and use for your performance. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching. But I have to ask you to subscribe my channel and like this video, because it's very important for me, while it represents singly for you. And I want to talk about the new campaign what I have, because in the Discord server I'm going to stream the best matches from the UCL, of course, and maybe from the next year it will be from FPL. So right now I'm going to stream UCL fantasy UCL matches in my Discord, so you can join and watch it for free, of course, just like I did PSG against Arsenal, and Barcelona against Inter. What was fantastic match. And you can join if you have not yet on my Discord and see that match together. On Tuesday I'm going to stream Inter against Barcelona, so support our fantasy players and favorite teams together. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.